Ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff as we get this game started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they've been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. They'll try the run. Still on his feet at the 45. Turns on the Jets. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hodges. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Midshipman offense makes its way onto the field for their first possession of the game. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Right, and this corner really can shut down half the field, and that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back, and I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good, been so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. You can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances when there's a third down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him. That's the play you need your receiver to win, and whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find out here pretty soon.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Good, solid tackle.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. And Navy will go back on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. On the option, he'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Woodson. He's got it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Anytime a blitz gets home that fast, I'm going to call it a lot, okay? I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here come the Irish back on offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade, helping this Navy defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Wants to throw again. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Fights off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Scanning the field, it's Woodson. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field.
Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Runs through a tackle. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your deep.
Oh, a lot of spec. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Hodges. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Back to pass, it's Woodson. Makes the grab, it's Smith. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Navy comes to the line facing second and short. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. At the 35, he's open. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So first down here as they go back to work. The secondary walks up on the line showing press coverage. They'll toss it to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a three-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you got to wonder about the play call there. Third and long, hoping to catch the defense off guard, napping, but they weren't fooled. They made a play, got the tackle for loss. Now you've got fourth in California.
Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got him. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The game's...
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Sticks it in his belly. Hard running there. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Looking for a man. It's Woodson. Got his man on the right. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. He'll try to pop the draw. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Midshipman. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
A nice play there. And I know when you think Notre Dame football, you're thinking about running the football and all those NFL offensive linemen they have. But when you've got playmakers like him on the perimeter, you've got to be able to take advantage of him. This guy has the chance to play on Sundays. He's too good. If you've got a window to throw and that guy's out running a route, give him an opportunity.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Just keeps slinging it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Off the play fake. Right down the middle. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. They'll bring him down at the 15-yard line as he made some hay after picking off that pass. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw, it's Woodson. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for space, it's Braswell. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Navy will have to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a crease to the left. Gets it past the marker. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and attack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. On the move. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Making side adjustments here. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
He'll bring it out. It's Hodges. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And here comes the Navy offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Navy will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the ball will come to rest just inside the 40-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Wants to go up top on first down. He turns that loose down the right side.
Well, I like the idea by the offensive play caller here. You're trying to get aggressive. You're trying to find a chunk play, but that time, QB and receiver can't hook up.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He fires to the left side. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Fires left. Pulls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Gilbert. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Washington. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And Navy will go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Right on the money. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback.
And the defense, Dave got him at the 27.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
RD, what a play by the safety, and then the free safety specifically. When you're playing cover 2 and you're sitting back in half the field responsibility, you got to see the formation and you got to understand the quarterback. You're watching the quarterback's eyes and reading him. He takes him right to the football. Free safety jumps the route, makes the INT.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Dropping back, it's Woodson. Firing to the right, complete. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. Motion from the back. They'll try to get outside. At the 40, there he goes. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Navy, after that huge run, might just try to run it right at him again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Hutchinson. Touchdown, Navy! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Crosses to 35. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The play action fake. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down, they'll go to the air. Zips it out to his man. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The midshipman got the explosive play on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Wants to throw. It's Woodson. Lets it fly. Wide open downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. The give to the back. Finding an escape route. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, midshipman! In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think.
Oh, he's got some space. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Now from inside the red zone. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Oh, this has disaster written all over it, and down he goes. A huge loss. I mean, that single play can flip the field. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Open space at the 25. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to TCU. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Fullback's got it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking for a gap. It's Braswell. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on third and long. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Looking to throw on first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline.
Makes a grab past the marker. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Navy 21.
Coming out with it, it's Leonard. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Woodson. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Wants to go up top. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Back to pass. He wants a big play here late. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. No fair catches here, looking for room. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Under fire. Moving away from pressure. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far. I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here. But it was still a positive game.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And that's a first down.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Gilbert. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do you a lot of really, really good things.
There he goes. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score, so they might try to score again. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Trying to power it in. He's going for the goal line. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really